too, which is making me sad because I want this to be a one-sided MorroW win for Zerg. For the
You're a caster. You're not supposed to be biased.
I know, but you know what? Deal with it. I have been such a fan of MorroW since his games against Straylock in the TL Open. He was really innovative. I mean, he both had absolutely amazing standard play, but he also did some great stuff with Burrow Bane lanes. I remember talking to Rhett about the Protoss Death Wall, and, you know, Rhett's favorite way of dealing with it is to over-make Corruptors. Because, you know, obviously, the key components are the Colossus and Void Rays, and you just have to have, like, 30 Corruptors to deal with that. And then, you know, they can't base trade nearly as quickly when it's all ground units, when it's all gateway units. Even if they do have Blink.
Okay, I think we should be ready. Turn on the music. And are you ready for it?
Absolutely.
Okay, I hope I'm ready too. I'll not forget the overlay. Again, I'm reminding myself. Okay, then let's go in 3, 2, 1, playing it. And I'm putting the thing back up. Perfect. We have MorroW. In the top left, the map is GSL, Tal'Darim, Altar, Ray. I think it has a Ray.
Nah.
No?
That's Terminus.
Oh, that's Terminus. I don't get, like, Crossfire has SE, Terminus has Ray. Then it's GSL, GSTL, whatever, Tal'Darim, Altar, Nani in the bottom right. And why don't you tell us a little bit about the map while I steer the camera happily, because I, again, have seen maybe like 3 games on it, so.
I've actually played a few practice games on this map. It's a great macro map. Every base is a really interesting layout, though. There are so many pathways around things, so while you do have a fairly easy-to-take bases, there are multiple routes. For example, this kind of 4th base to the left of the main is rather difficult to reach. It's quite a long runaround, despite looking quite close. It's very, very good position. MorroW should be able to take his natural easily. Should be able to also take this 3rd base aside, although there are 2 entrances to it, so it is easier for Protoss to harass. Fairly easy to actually walk across and take the natural of the base next to him in either direction, depending on how Naniwa expands. I like the 4 watchtowers in the middle, as well as this extremely good open space in the middle. Zerg should really try to engage in the middle as much as possible, since these other places will be easier to force field. He will be able to get very, very good flanks in any of the middle area of this map, however. So as long as he kind of keeps Protoss out of his bases, he should be able to do fine. And while Naniwa should actually try to engage off to the side, or in his own territory. The Xel'Naga towers are actually in really interesting spots. They don't quite cover the middle. I'm not actually sure if the middle is a Xel'Naga tower by itself. This sparkling, cool-looking thing.
Yeah, it's a special Xel'Naga tower that cannot be taken by the normal races. One quick thing, disregarding the game, people are complaining about commercials during games. I definitely don't do those. I don't know if there are commercials that come like automatically, but I only did the first ones I did were between this game and the game before, right now during the little overlay time. So if you get those, that's just basic commercials like that Justin TV sends out itself. Don't blame me, please, and I hope you have fun watching anyways. And
if there's commercials in the middle of the game, then I didn't know Justin TV did that.
I
just
me neither.
/commercialed.
And while we're out of the game anyways, again, thanks to Douglas, can't thank him enough, our awesome sponsor, sponsoring this thing out of the own pocket. We'll have it on Skype after the game for some talk. Maybe we can, just have some fun together. But yeah, let's get back to the game. Looks like Nani is actually gearing up for a pretty quick expansion here. But he's playing it safe. He's just walling up in the front, because why wouldn't you do it? There is no ramp, so both chokes are almost the same size, so no reason not to wall off in front. And maybe you can just squeeze out the explode a little bit earlier than you normally would on a standard ramp map.
He's once again doing the 3-gate expand, so even though it is very easy to wall up, he's still playing it safe. It's a huge distance to get across the map though, so MorroW actually scouts everything with his drone, sees the very standard Nani build. But in the meantime, he really could afford to fast expand. We've seen a lot of people do that lately. In the last month or two, almost everyone I cast actually does a 1 Rax or 1 gate expand, so I'm surprised Naniwa doesn't actually do it. Especially since it takes an eternity for MorroW's units to cross this map, unless he gets speedlings, which even then are not very effective since there is a wall off.
Yeah, indeed.
He has good map control though, much better map control than Nani, who, while he has a probe hidden in the left, MorroW has way more units patrolling the map, taking all of the watchtowers actually.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty standard for Zerg. They have the links and they love it. That's just something I think that's kind of more likely to do when you are a player that isn't a Zerg player originally. You really see the benefits of Zerg, and of course that does apply to MorroW. And he uses that early mobility and that huge advantage map control wise that Zerg definitely has really to his advantage, checking everything, and and the third base already halfway done before 7 minutes. Can't wait for this game to unfold. This is going to be epic, and I have to say, as you pointed out, map wise, it's so open. I definitely would give the map advantage in those positions, and like on this map tomorrow. It's so nice for Zerg. And I can't wait how specifically Nani is going to play it, because it won't be easy for him for sure.
Right, he has to both kind of defend his own base by sticking around, in front of his base, but it's much better for him to attack from either, the top or the bottom instead of through the middle, where it's so easy to, where he would have to make a lot of sentries to get enough force fields to really keep the Zerg army from spreading out and attacking from all directions. Like, you'd have to spam, 10 more force fields than the 6 or so it would take to attack in from the sides.
And now Nani, what he's doing right here is very, very risky, moving out with a pure sentry force, only 1 zealot in there. People on State of the Game noted several times that this is plain up stupid. They criticized Hawk for doing it. And he's like walking right... Oh, I don't agree with that. Nani doesn't even clear out the watchtowers. The Zergling kind of comes out itself. But here comes the counterattack already from MorroW. The zealot isn't walling the choke.
They run right by and surround it, actually.
Yeah.
That is way too open for a single zealot.
Pylon going down, unpowering 3 gateways. Oh my god. And I'm at 9 minutes right now.
Huge.
And, oh my god, can Nani actually come back from this right here? Look at that, the probe damage being done. Nani comes into the third.
GG. I mean...
Yeah, maybe.
Even if Nani manages to take out this third base or whatever, he's losing so many probes. He does actually get his 2 roaches taken out at home for MorroW, but he should be able to produce a fair number. He's getting 8 more out. In the meantime, he just wrecked that mineral line.
Yeah, note though,
around.
They're not that far apart, actually. 33 to 35 probes, drones, whatever. Gonna get a few more that is, but... Nani doing a good bit of damage, might even snipe the hatchery. If he can get the force fields down in front of the roaches, he does get them down. And he will snipe the third here. So I don't think it's over yet at all.
Perfect force fields. I mean, I was so worried that he was going to get his sentries, they're in the back. If he had his sentries sniped by those roaches, he would be infinitely behind. Like, right now, needs more force fields. Oh god.
He doesn't have any. Oh...
Oh, he's out of force fields. He is in so much trouble. His entire force will be cleaned up very, very easily. Finally got his gateways repowered, so he's making units at home. He just lost 700 gas, I want to say?
Yeah, surprisingly enough, the units lost isn't that far apart. Like, MorroW has lost, I think, we didn't quite see it, we were oogling about the Zerglings running into the base, but I think MorroW lost quite some stuff up there. But I mean, Nani is just under pressure, has a good bit of units, so he will be fine at home against those roaches. There are no cannons though, so...
There's a gateway though.
Sorry?
I was worried he might be able to actually snipe a gateway, but he is actually retreating with the roaches. He does see that there's plenty of units at home.
Yeah, he does. Really well macroed by him, I gotta hand it to him.
I think wow, 50 to 39 harvests, 53 actually, but MorroW, that was actually really good decision making because the number of speedlings he had would not have really been able to do much against, so many sentries. So a counterattack against that one zealot, especially taking out 3 gateways, balanced the game out so much more for him than if he had kept those at home. Robotics facility already down for Naniwa, so he is planning to switch into Colossus. No tech to Hydras yet, surprisingly, but since he did not get a Stargate, it's actually very good. He should get a Spire and actually try to make more Corruptors. Hopefully he recognized what his problem was. He does actually get the Spire and Hydra Den down at the same time, however.
Indeed. Yeah, MorroW, he's...
not in the third.
Sorry?
Zealot in the third.
Oh, cool.
It's poor drones.
Already up for, already up to, 3 kills I think he got total. And yeah, MorroW, I wanted to say, is not a big fan of Corruptors, I think. He said to me, and we chatted a bit, and he said to me that he's, the Baneling stuff is going to be the new standard, but the thing is, against Deathball play, I'm not sure if you can totally neglect Corruptors. I mean, that's up to pros like MorroW to find out, but it is a bit counterintuitive, as so many Voiders can easily take out those Colossi. Wow, I just said something completely stupid. I mean, so many Voiders can easily take out those Overlords with the Banelings in them, and not sure if it does too much. Anyway.
Nani goes for really heavy gateway play, so tons and tons of support units for his Deathball. We see that Koreans like to actually get a few... I mean, we see, the Yonghwa build where it's just 2 base, and most of the supporting units are Zealots. Since with so many Void Rays, you really don't need that much ground force, but Nani actually likes to go for the high economy 3 or 4 base Deathball with a ton of gateway support on the ground.
Indeed.
Which is, of course, is very powerful, but he does need to make sure to keep MorroW's macro in check. But MorroW is ahead, 64 to 52 harvesters, so he has a slight advantage right now, especially with his amazing map control with so many Overlords around the map.
Okay, very interesting right now. MorroW going for mutas, in fact, and Nani going for his next base, getting up the cannons to defend that, and he already got the Twilight Council, so I'm pretty certain he's not going to go a Colossus right now, maybe later, but not right now. I don't know if did he scout this? I don't really know, but it looks like Nani has a good sense right now and expects the mutas from MorroW because he is getting Blink, and he might go into a Templar Archives later on, or pretty soon actually, when he gets that third up. So he's actually pretty ready for the muta play that's coming from MorroW.
With his observer, so should see exactly what's going on. He's still very behind on harvesters at 70 to 52. I really like that MorroW delayed his third expansion by putting a Burrowed Roach there.
Indeed, and the mutas are in the main right now, and they already grabbed a few probes, but not an awful lot, to be honest. Might get the Forge, though. That's getting the armor upgrade, which is absolutely huge against mutas. And is he going to get the Forge? Oh, he gets it! Pretty nice snipe, but sacrificing a lot of mutas in exchange.
Definitely lost a lot of mutas, but I think that was worth it. I mean, it's a lot of Stalkers that lost the upgrade, so...
I would agree.
I think it might have been better to go for the Twilight Council where Blink just finished, especially since it's more out of the way and would have taken longer for the Stalkers to get there, but a Forge upgrade, of course, is a huge deal as well.
Oh my god, and MorroW just lost so many mutas. That was pretty bad by MorroW. He lost all of his mutas against cannons and Stalkers that were ready for them. So, in the end, it wasn't quite worth it, I would say.
Well, it looks like it was worth it because he's at 71 to 37 harvesters.
Okay, never mind me. I didn't see the huge difference. So yeah, I don't know.
MorroW is massively ahead. He should stop. He should stop making probes and just go straight for army units. Big engagement right now. I love this open space. As you can see, the force fields really aren't doing nearly as much as they would in any other map. So his ground units are doing much more effective, but.
I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like
a close fight.
Yeah, it looks like a close fight. I don't.
Blink is doing great though.
I didn't even see too many blinks from Naniwa, so that was pretty interesting. Good concave from both. I would have said that it favored MorroW, but MorroW isn't at +2 upgrades yet. So because he invested so much gas into the mutas, couldn't quite get the ground upgrade. So he's at 1-1, which isn't bad at all. But
he had 0-1 since he did lose the Forge.
So I meant MorroW.
Robotics
Anyways.
Robotics Facility and Robotics Bay go down for Naniwa, actually. He is trying to come in and snipe this 4th base of MorroW's. I'm not sure if he'll be successful. MorroW is actually moving out